Baby's still smoking. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a dull red with the yellow ash on it. That thing is still glowing red. Basically what I did was I couldn't get an axle the right size that I needed for this. And I didn't want to put a bolt in it because one side was threads and it would have made it loose on the bearing. So the nut was 3/4 of the way on one side, fully on the other. These are lock nuts. They're actually dimpled in the center. So I adjusted this nut where I needed it, cleaned everything in there, and just first I welded the shaft to the nut in like 6 places. Then I just did like a rosette weld, and then this baby was glowing. And I think it came out actually pretty good. So I'll clean that up. Should clean right up. And I want to work on that little cut there in the bolt. And that's what we're going with, guys. Like I said, it was a real oddball length. So that's it. I think this thing cool. Oh, that's done. So there's like 1 or 2 tiny little pock marks. If I was going for sure, I would have filled those and redid it. Basically, I just machined it down and re-put the curve on all the edges like you have on the inside of the nut. And that allowed this side to be nice. It's kind of sunk like one thread, but that's where the lock bolt is all the way in there. So you're turning it through 2 or 3 turns before you know what I mean, past the lock bolt. Plus that baby's fully locked headed on. I cleaned the red off that clip. So we're good. The only other thing I want to do is I want to shim up the back of the motor, but I'm not doing it tonight. I'll get a little more clearance. Yeah. I want to put a little more air in this back tire. So that's it, guys. This thing is pretty much done. Just wanted to take care of that because I would have forgotten. And then every time I went to drive it, I'd be like, I can't spend a half hour doing that. And I would have rode it until something happened. So this way it's done and nothing happened. So plus I got to inspect all the bearings that we had put in, which is still good. Brakes all adjusted. We're good to go. This thing's like a brand new Cadillac. All the mechanicals are good. Just gotta get a tube for the front. So, yeah, I think we still got plenty of meat left on this tire. And this one too. Maybe it's just an illusion sometimes the way the camera's hitting it. But we got meat. So I did do a total on this bike. Did calculate it all. But you got to keep in mind, another $25 and the bike will look mint with all different types of paints. The centers of those wheels are cast aluminum. The outer parts are steel. A couple of dollars there. Some more sanding and priming. You know, the body would look mint or the frame would look mint. So, but this is what I came up with. This total. I'm not going to read down the list one. It's $215 sitting there. From my initial investment of about, I'm going to guess because I really don't remember, maybe 6 years ago when I bought the frame for 20 bucks. So, it's not bad, $215. Brand new bearings all around, brand new throttle, 2 brand new cables, the whole linkage set up there for the carburetor is brand new, the seat was brand new, the rear tire was brand new, everything in the wheelie pods is brand new, the motor was just rebuilt, the clutch and chain is brand new. So basically what you're driving on is an old frame that's unpainted. I think that's a damn good deal for 215 bucks. So, and the one over there is pretty much free. I already discussed that. That had that 8-inch chain Cheech and Chong steering wheel. Paid $75 for that car running with the 5.4s that used to go on here. And I sold the steering wheel for almost $150. So that one over there is like a wash. So, well, that's it, guys. This will probably be one of the last installments on the mini bike or anything related to it, unless we go riding. There are a couple other things I want to knock out, and then I'm going to go back on the car. I gotta take apart one of these tanks, and I gotta clean the upper well, the small tank inside for my generator. I want to get that done and knocked out in case we have a power failure. I know that one's up and going. The other one here, I gotta go through it, make sure everything's okay. I mean, it's up and going and working, but I haven't looked through it. That's pretty much the way I got it. So I just don't want to get caught with my pants down when a storm rolls through. I want to be a prepper. Ooh. So I guess that's about it, guys. Take care.